Welcome to Tech Girl Kannada YouTube channel. Write a Java program to create thread by extending the thread class. Display thread execution. Class myThread extends thread. Public void run. For int I is equals to 1, I is less than equals to 5. Thread is running plus I. Public class thread demo. Public static void main mythread t1 equals to new mythread t1 dot start the thread. For int I is equals to 1, I is less than or equal to 5, I plus plus main thread plus I. Main thread execution. My thread class extends class thread class. The run method is overridden to define the task of the thread. In main, an object t1 of my thread is created. t1.start. Use it to start the thread. The start method internally calls the run method. Both main thread and child thread execute simultaneously. Output may vary because thread scheduling is handled by JVM. That demonstrates multi-threading using thread class. Create multiple threads uses the join method to control it. Class myThread extends thread. Public myThread of string name super name. Public void run. For int I equals to 1, I is less than or equal to 3, I plus plus system.out.println get name plus is running plus I. Get name is running plus I. Public class join demo. Public static void main string rx try mythread t1 equals to new mythread t1 t2 equals to new mythread 3 thread 2 new mythread of thread 3. t1 start t1 dot join. This is nothing but class mythread extends thread. Public mythread of string name super name. Public void run for I is equals to 1, I is less than equals to 3, I plus plus system.out.println get name is running. Then public class join demo. Public static void main string rx try mythread t1 equals to new mythread of thread 1. Mythread t2 equals to new mythread of thread 2. t1 dot start t1 dot join. t2 dot start t2 dot join. t3 start tt dot join. Catch interrupted exception e thread interrupted system.out.println main thread ends. interrupted exception E, system.out.println thread interrupted. So try t1.start, t1.join, t2.start, t2.join, t3.start, t3.join. Then catch interrupted exception E, thread interrupted, then main thread ends. Three threads T1, T2, T3 are created. Each thread overrides the run method. Run is this. Start method begins thread execution. Join method makes the main thread was wait until the thread finishes. Join method makes the main thread wait until the thread finishes. T1.join ensures T2 starts only after T1 completes. T2.join ensures T3 starts only after T2 completes. Execution order becomes sequential. Join is used to control execution order and multi-threading. Create a thread using thread class and runnable. Compare both approach. Creating a thread using thread class. Class myThread extends thread public void run. Thread created running in thread class. Thread example public static void myThread t1 is equals to new myThread t1 dot start. Creating using runnable interface. Creating thread using runnable interface class. My runnable implements runnable public void run. Thread created using runnable interface. My runnable r1 equals to new my runnable thread t1 equals to new thread. Thread t1 equals to new thread of r1. t1 dot start. Creating thread using runnable interface. Class my runnable implements runnable public void run. Thread is running. Then thread example 2. My runnable r1 is equals to new my runnable thread t1 is equals to new thread of r1. Comparison. Thread class runnable interface extends thread class implements runnable interface cannot extend any other class. Java does not support multiple inheritance. Can extend another class. Cannot extend any other class. Can extend another class. Less flexible, more flexible. Directly create objects and call starts. Pass runnable object into the thread constructor. Directly create object and call start. Pass the runnable object into the thread constructor. Suitable for simple programs, recommended for real applications. Both approaches are used to create threads in Java. Reliable interface is better. It allows multiple inheritance and better code design. Demonstrate the use of isalive method in multi-threaded Java program. Class method extends thread public void run thread started for I is equals to 1, I is less than or equal to 3i plus plus running plus I thread finished. Public class demo. Public static void main of string args my thread t1 is equals to new my thread. Before start is thread alive. t1 dot is alive. t1 dot start after thread. After start is thread. t1 dot start alive. Try t1 dot join. Wait for thread to finish. Catch interrupted exception e interrupted. After thread completion is thread alive. My thread class extends thread. The run method inside the code is called isalive method. Checks whether a thread is currently running or not. Public void run thread started running plus I thread finished. Before start t1 dot is alive, t2 dot is alive. Is alive method checks whether a thread is currently running. Before calling start, is alive returns false. After calling start, is alive returns true. After execution completes, it's alive again returns false. Join is used to wait until the thread is finishes. Thus, isalive helps to check if the thread is running or not, like I said, status. Thread priorities. Class myThread extends thread public myThread of string name super name. Public class myThread extends thread public myThread of string name super name. Public void run thread name get name thread priority get priority. Then system.println completed. Public class priority remove. Public static void main string args my thread t1 equals to new my thread of thread 1 new my thread of thread 2 new my thread of thread 3 t1 dot set priority of thread dot min priority, that is 1. t2 dot set priority of t1 dot start t2 dot start tt dot start. Minimum priority min priority thread dot min priority thread dot norm priority thread dot max priority. Get priority get name get priority, set priority of thread dot main priority, thread dot non priority, t1 dot start, t2 dot start, t3 dot start. My thread extends thread. Thread name is set using constructor and super name. Set priority method sets thread priority. Priority value range from 1 to 10. Minimum priority is 1. Norm priority is equals to 5. Max priority is equals to 10. Get priority displays the priority of each thread. Thread scheduler may give preference to highest priority threads. Execution order is not strictly guaranteed. This program demonstrates how to set and retrieve thread priorities. Autoboxing and unboxing. Boolean and character wrapper classes. Public class autoboxing demo. It is Boolean flag equals to true, Boolean Bob J equals to flag. Automatic conversion. Autoboxing means primitive to wrapper object. That is system.out.println Boolean object. Autoboxing is Bob J. Boolean new flag Bob J. Unboxing. It is converting the wrapper object to primitive type. Boolean primitive unboxing is equals to new flag. Autoboxing char ch is equals to a character obj obj is equals to ch. That is autoboxing. Then char new ch is equals to obj. That is automatic conversion. Unboxing. Autoboxing is automatic conversion of primitive type of wrapper class object, Boolean to Boolean, char to character. Unboxing is automatic conversion from the wrapper object to primitive type. Boolean obj is equals to flag. Autoboxing. Boolean new flag is equals to Bob J. Unboxing. Character COBJ equals to CH. Autoboxing. Character new CH is equals to COBJ. Unboxing. Autoboxing and unboxing were introduced in Java 5 that simplifies conversion between primitive types and the wrapper classes. Traffic signal and demonstrate use of values and values of methods. Enum traffic signal red, yellow, green. Enum traffic signal red, yellow, green. Public class enum demo using values. Method system.out.println all traffic signals equals to it's a list. Traffic signal list of signals is equals to traffic signal dot values. Traffic signal S in signals, that is S, that will print using values of method. Traffic signal is equals to traffic signal dot values of green. Value of green. Enum traffic signal red, yellow, green. Enumeration operator. Then public class enum demo. Public static void main. System.out.println all traffic signals are. Traffic signal list of signal. Traffic signal dot values. For traffic signal S in signal. System.out.println signal S. Using values of method, traffic signal is equal to traffic signal dot values of green. System.out.println selected signal is signal. Explanation. Enum is used to define a group of named constants. Traffic signal enum contains three constants: red, yellow, green. Values method returns an array of all enum constants. Used to iterate through enum values. Used to iterate through enum values. Values of string name method returns the enum constant matching the given string name. Returns the enum constant matching the given string name. The string must exactly match the constant name. Value of string name method returns the enum constant matching the given string. Returns the enum constant. The string must exactly match the constant name. Enum improves type safety and readability. Improves this type safety and readability, used commonly in switch statements and control logic. Use of wrapper classes to convert primitive to data objects. Converting primitive data into types into wrapper object. Program to demonstrate wrapper class. Int num is equals to 10, double D equals to something, char ch is equals to a, Boolean flag equals to true, and integer int obj is equals to integer value of num. Integer dot value of double dot value of character dot value of ch, Boolean dot value of flag. Converting primitives to wrapper objects. Wrapper classes converts primitive data types into objects. Each primitive type of has a corresponding wrapper class. Int integer dot value of num, double character boolean. Then value of method is used to convert primitive to object. Boxing. Wrapper objects are required when working with collections like array list. Wrapper objects are required when working with collections like array list. Wrapper classes are part of java.lang package. Wrapper classes are part of Java package. Then Java also support autoboxing for automatic conversion. During method calls, static void display integer obj, static void show int num, method that accepts primitive type, methods that accepts integer type. Autoboxing and unboxing in method calls. Display of integer of obj, wrapper object obj, then int num, primitive value received num, int a is 50, integer b is 100. So if we use display of a, it converts primitive data type to integer class. Auto unboxing show of b converts integer box into boxed object to primitive data type. Then autoboxing is automatic conversion of primitive wrapper object. Autoboxing is automatic conversion of primitive to wrapper object. Unboxing is automatic conversion of wrapper object to primitive. In the program, display of a int is automatically converted to integer, autoboxing. Show b, integer is automatically converted to int, unboxing. This conversion happens automatically during method calls. Unboxing and autoboxing were introduced in Java 5. They simplify coding and reduce manual conversion. Illustrating autoboxing and unboxing in arithmetic expressions. Integer sum is equals to a plus b into integer unboxing happens automatically during this. Double x 5.5 double result multiplication unboxing autoboxing. Primitive to wrapper class autoboxing. Autoboxing converts primitive types into wrapper objects automatically. Unboxing converts wrapper objects into primitive types automatically. Integer a equals to 10 autoboxing. In expression a plus b, integer objects are unboxed to int. Arithmetic operation is performed. Result is autoboxed back to integer. Same process happens in x star y for double introduced in. Now try to simplify code. Make arithmetic operation with wrapper classes easy. Enum day representing days of the week. Demonstrate the use of values and value of methods. Enum day Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Enum demo. Public static void means system.out println days of the week. Days of the week. day list of days equals to day dot values day list of days equals to day dot values for day d of days system dot println d for day d in days. Then day today is equals to day dot value of Tuesday. Day dot value of Tuesday. Day today is equals to day dot value of Tuesday. Enum is used to define a group of named constants. Enum is used to define a group of named constants. Day enum contains 7 constants representing days of the week. Values method returns an array of all enum constants. Use it to iterate through all the values. Value of string name method returns the enum constant matching the given string. The string must exactly match the constant name. Enums improve readability and type safety, commonly used in switch statements and control logic. Enum improves readability, type safety. Value of string returns the enum constant matching the given string. The string must exactly match the constant name. Enums improve readability and type safety, commonly used in switch statement and control logic. Show how wrapper classes are used to convert primitive data into objects. Public class wrapper conversion demo. Num is equals to 25, double d is equals to 10.5, integer int obj is equals to integer dot value of num, double obj is equals to double dot value of d, then autoboxing, that is boxing, and unboxing. Int new num is equals to int obj dot int value, new double is equals to double obj dot double value, double obj. Wrapper classes. These are the wrapper classes. Using wrapper classes, we are converting into doing boxing and unboxing. Integer int obj is equals to integer dot value of num. For boxing, for unboxing, int new num is equals to int obj dot int value, double obj dot double value. Primitive data type. Then autoboxing and auto unboxing will be integer a is equals to num, int b is equals to a. Autoboxing and unboxing. Wrapper classes converts primitive types into objects. Each primitive type has corresponding wrapper classes: int, integer, double. Boxing, using value of method to convert primitive into object. Boxing. Unboxing, using methods like int value, double value to get. Thank you for watching. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel.